dedicated to southern and eastern Kentucky. This is WYMT Mountain News at 5:30.
Good evening. I'm Caroline Mueller. We continue to follow an active situation in Floyd County. The Floyd County coroner told our sister station WSAZ one person has died following a reported shooting. Investigators say it stemmed from a domestic dispute. Folks are being asked to avoid the area of Kentucky 321 and the Offshore Bridge. Offshore Volunteer Fire Department members say.
Let's go to Hillbilly Days in downtown Pikeville.
We are going to go live to the Hillbilly Days Festival where Steve Hensley is standing by. Steve.
Caroline, thank you so much. We are live here in downtown Pikeville along 2nd Street at Hillbilly Days, and I can tell more people are actually out now than were at 5:30. We had a shower move through around 5 o'clock, and that probably moved some people indoors, but right now it's dry. Hopefully it'll stay dry for the next little bit. The streets are a little wet, but as you can see behind me, probably more folks are making their way out to enjoy an evening here in downtown Pikeville at Hillbilly Days. WYMT's Buddy Forbes has also been talking to folks all day, enjoying the festivities. He's right down the street on Hambly Boulevard. Let's check in with him now, live with more on the festival. Buddy.
That's right, Steve. Now, even with those sporadic showers, people are still filing out here to the festival. Some say it's for the food, some say it's for the fun, while others say it's just for the fellowship. Between the picking, the people, and the plates.
We came out here this morning just to get some food and walk around, find people that we know and talk to them, and really just enjoy this festival that we have going on here.
The 48th Hillbilly Days Festival has a little something for everyone.
It's very therapeutic. I think the food is great, and yeah, the rides are also fun.
Whether you want to jump into a new attraction or line up for a fan favorite, organizers say the festival is full of surprises.
But I think it's wonderful for us because it's a way for us to gauge how far people are coming from to enjoy Hillbilly Days, but not only the festival, but all of Eastern Kentucky.
And just like any festival, the food is always the #1 conversation starter, with vendors of all kinds bringing their own flavor to the festival.
Their own special recipes, because I think it's cool how they get to show that with the community.
Giving locals a chance to celebrate culture, community, and creativity, all while raising money for Shriners Hospitals for Children.
I just like getting out and seeing Pikeville alive like this. Look at all these people around, it's just beautiful.
Attendees say it's more than a festival. It is a destination.
Hillbilly Days is the best holiday of the year. #1 Hillbilly Days, #2 Christmas. So I think if you want to have a good time, you just have to come out here and roam the streets of Pikeville during Hillbilly Days weekend.
Now, as you mentioned, Steve, we are still seeing tons of people pouring out, and there is still plenty of time to come out. The booths on the streets are going to close around 10 o'clock tonight. The carnival will close a little bit after that. So for now, I think I'm going to toss it back to you and go find something to do here in the street. In Pikeville, Buddy Forbes, WYMT Mountain News.
All right, Buddy Forbes, thank you very much. Despite the on and off showers today, it's been nothing like what it was back here in 2019, and I've been reminded of that storm multiple times talking with folks here walking by our booth. We've been giving away plenty of these buttons today, and we'll be here another 30, 45 minutes, maybe an hour or so here at the WYMT Bureau. If we still have some buttons, if you need one. We've torn our booth down, but we still have a button to give you if you want one. And the big question now, of course, is the weather going to cooperate for the rest of the evening and tomorrow for all the festivities tomorrow, including the parade. For more on that, let's check in with meteorologist Eric Dean back in Hazard. Eric.
Steve, I'm glad you're still standing, my friend. Take a look here at Pikeville on live pinpoint Doppler radar. All is quiet throughout portions of Pike County as of right now, but I am keeping an eye on some shower activity to the south and west near Harlan as this system pushes its way to the north and to the northeast. So if you do have plans to go to Hillbilly Days, just make sure you take the rain gear just in case you get under a stray shower or two, even though it is dry for now. Now, as we go throughout the next several hours, make sure you have the WYMT First Alert weather app on your device to receive the latest notifications for your location. One thing you'll get, a heavy rain alert. If it's in your location, you'll be the first one to know. The other thing you'll get is the hour-by-hour forecast. We'll keep that shower chance in the forecast throughout the evening going into the overnight hours. Temperatures will stay in the mid to upper 60s. Right now, we're seeing temperatures in the 60s and low 70s. We're sitting at 68 in Hazard. Pikeville's at 65, 68 in Jonesville. Harlan's checking in with 71. Same story over near Irvin. Now, as we hope you plan the next several hours, again, we'll keep the rain chances in the forecast. When you wake up in the morning, temperatures in the upper 50s and low 60s. Right now, we will toss it back to our residential wind and rain expert for Hillbilly Days, Steve Hensley.
Eric, thank you. I have not gotten one of those heavy rain alerts today here in Pikeville, so that's a good thing. It's just been some pesky showers moving in and out. But again, right now it's dry. Lots of folks making their way down to downtown Pikeville for the festivities tonight. A couple other things I wanted to mention at the Appalachian Wireless Arena. You might have seen my post on Facebook earlier. There's wrestling going on tonight, Ohio Valley Wrestling, and tomorrow the big Dwight Yoakam concert, country music legend and an Eastern Kentucky native will be in concert here. And as of this afternoon, there were still tickets available for both wrestling tonight and the Dwight Yoakam concert tomorrow. Of course, the parade tomorrow as well. So lots of festivities still to come here at Hillbilly Days in downtown Pikeville. But for now, we'll send it back to you in the studio, Caroline, for the rest of the day's news.
Steve, thank you. Police in Laurel County say they found a man dead after he was reported missing. According to police, the body of Robert Cattle was found yesterday off Forestry Road off Hal Rogers Parkway, about 6 miles from London. Prior to Cattle's death, officers with the Somerset Police Department posted on Facebook that Cattle was last seen in the East Saddlebrook area of Somerset. Deputies say the death investigation is ongoing, but believe no foul play is suspected. A coroner's office needs help to find the family of a woman who recently died. Heather Ann Peters died of natural causes on April 14th. The Clark County Coroner's Office has made several attempts to locate her next of kin and is now asking for help. Peters has spent time in Douglasville, Georgia and Winchester. She may have family in the Hazard, Perry County area. Anyone with information is asked to contact Clark County Coroner at the number on your screen at 859-744-0035. The Tennessee Bureau of Investigation is looking into an inmate death in the Claiborne County, Tennessee jail. According to our sister station, WVLT, a TBI official says a district attorney general requested an investigation into the circumstances leading to the death. The TBI says officers found Jeremy Lynn Eastridge unresponsive in his cell yesterday. Eastridge's body was sent out for an autopsy. An Eastern Kentucky County clerk has admitted to serious money mismanagement in his office. Brian Crow resigned as Estill County clerk last year. Today, he pleaded guilty to criminal charges. Crow's attorney spoke to us about what led up to the problems in the office. WYMT's Phil Pendleton has more.
Brian Crow stood inside the Estill County courtroom, ready to admit to what he'd done.
Made no bones about it. He was sort of, as I said, numb to his office, indifferent to his office after the two events that happened.
Tom Jones says two horrific events impacted Brian Crow's performance as county clerk.
And then he has a son that's electrocuted in front of him that he gives CPR to. And then when his father died on January 7th of 2023, which is the date of the allegation when all this started.
State prosecutors say Crow overpaid himself by nearly $80,000 and then filed a false tax return.
And he just kind of became a boat adrift, numb to his office.
The prosecution has recommended a 5-year sentence on the abuse of public trust, 2 years on the tax-related charges for a total of 5 years to be run concurrently. However, Brian Crow's attorney says they are going to ask for probation. Crow will also have to pay restitution of more than $80,000.
He has no criminal history, and the Commonwealth takes no position on it. The statute says the judge shall consider probation. He has no criminal history, and there's an explanation for what happened.
Despite that defense, the Attorney General says the actions of the road clerk betrayed the trust Kentuckians place in their elected officials. In Estill County, Phil Pendleton, WKYT.
Final sentencing was set for May 23rd. One Eastern Kentucky man was indicted by a grand jury in Lexington for armed drug trafficking. The indictment against Robert Lutz included multiple counts of distributing fentanyl and distributing 50 or more grams of meth. The indictment claims from February 6th until March 26th, Lutz possessed and distributed fentanyl and meth in Lee County. Lutz was detained last week. He will await trial, which is scheduled for June 25th. A police chase spanning through 2 counties led to one woman being behind bars and police searching for another person. It started in Laurel County before ending in Rockcastle County. When police tried to pull over a Honda Accord, the driver, Brandon Lee Woods, took off before reaching speeds of 110 miles per hour. After the vehicle stopped, Sierra Markwell was arrested, but police are still looking for Woods. If you have any information about the case, contact the Laurel County Sheriff's Office at 606-864-6600. Folks in Rockcastle County are still mourning the loss of 21-year-old Jacob Madden. Madden died in a head-on car crash in the Broadhead area. That crash happened last Sunday. Jonathan Madden, the brother of Jacob, says he was as good of a person as you can be. Jonathan says his brother loved his close friends and family more than anything.
At the time of the accident, my grandma had just went down earlier that morning and helped him arrange an Easter basket for his girlfriend and her baby. She was just born. And that's where he was going. He was going to spend Easter over there for a couple hours. He was going to come back.
Jonathan says that it has been a hard time for everyone involved. He also says Jacob impacted everyone he met.
Welcome to the weekend. Now the question is, will you need the raincoat or these sunglasses? Details coming up in the First Alert forecast in a few minutes.